So on global right now, the guild bosses are a thing, and obviously if anyone is struggling, well, here's a little bit of a helping hand. Now the easiest boss that I find is the red one, so if you can farm out the red one, then you're pretty much good to go. Now, obviously Julius was a big pickup for a lot of people, so if you have Julius, you are going to be golden and actually have the easiest time to actually defeat the red boss over the other bosses, alright? So, pretty much what you're going to need is you're going to need your blue boys, in particular being Julius and Lotus. Those are going to be the two essential characters because you want to reduce speed. The spot where Mars is in, you can take another attacker, you can have a tank. The reason why I take Mars is because if Lotus doesn't get the speed debuff from his ultimate, then I can rely on doing the combination with Mars. That's it, right? But outside of that, you don't really need Mars. I mean, you also can get this defense reduction, but the key thing is Nebra's then. You're probably wondering, why is Nebra there? It's her second skill. So in order for Nebra to work, you need her you need her skill page, because then at that point her second skill can block the enemy from gaining buffs, because he's got an ability where if he takes, I believe, 70% damage, then he gets an increase of his mobility. So even though you're slowing him down through Julius and Lotus speed wise, because of the buff of him getting increased mobility, it negates the slow down strat basically, and then it'll come into the boss just completely destroying you. Now Nebra, of course, it's an SR character and she requires a skill page. Now on my global account, I don't have her skill page, so I'm just like, what do I do? Live on stream, we managed to find a hidden gem. That is right, my girl Catherine. So this is only the first stage of this boss, and obviously with where my global account is at right now, of course, you know, I haven't put too much time into it, but I thought maybe if I could just get this strat going, even though my account isn't exactly there, I'm still able to actually at least do the first round, or maybe even complete the boss stage for the sake of, you know, helping out the guild, right? Because at the end of the day, the rewards, you know, the substats rerolls, the LR gearboxes, like, there's some good decent rewards to be gained, and obviously I can't let the guild down, right? So yeah, Catherine works. So for anyone who doesn't know, you don't need any skill page. Her second skill has a 60% chance to block the enemy from applying any buffs. More importantly, her ultimate can also reduce mobility. So she is a picture perfect character for the red boss. Alright, so here it is. I'm pretty sure obviously for the other people on the global servers, depending on if you're an NA or EU, it's not available for you guys yet, but I'll just quickly show you guys. So of course, as you guys can see, obviously once you complete one of the raid boss, you will have to then focus on the other ones, but you know, they've got a ton of health and the rewards are there, so of course completing these bosses is essential and key, since the you know, you got the substat rerolls and other goodies, of course. Now unfortunately the shop hasn't updated for you to trading these materials, not that I've seen. Let me have a look, let me just double check for the sake of the video. Yeah, so they haven't added any type of yeah, I don't know when they'll do it, but it's fine. It's fine. Whenever they choose to update the shop, so that way you can exchange the materials, some good resources do come out from it, so that's pretty good. But anyway, out of all of the bosses, I find the red one more easier. The green one, I've only done it with Black Asta, so I really can't say anything about that. And the blue one, I've never really touched, I'm not really too sure. But anyway, so heading over to the red boss, and I'm just going to show you what the key thing on what you want to stop is this. Upon taking damage, there is a 70% chance to grant yourself a 40% increased mobility buff. Okay, so my bad, not 70% damage, but he's got the minute this boss takes damage, he's got a high rate of giving himself increased mobility, so he's negating the strat. So I'm actually going to go on hard difficulty with my account, and what I'm going to do for the sake of the video is we are going to be taking Kyoto. Why not? We'll see what we can do. I'll also apply some attack buff. There we go. So that is, so this team I'm going to be taking, and pretty much as long as we get the buff blocker on from Catherine, then we can pretty much run with it. So there's two things we need to obviously hope for. We need to get the speed debuff down, and we also need Catherine to come in with her. Okay, that, why would he, what the, okay, well that was uncalled for. Wasn't expecting Kiara to get tagged there. Okay, so we got it, perfect. So at this point, when you use your Julius, you want to always use the second skill because you need to completely get rid of all of the stamina. And at that point, you then pray for Catherine to buff block. And we got it. Now this is where the game begins. You have to do as much damage as you can because that you can't extend that, right? You cannot extend the buff block. So you just have to keep going, do as much damage as possible, so that when it is the boss's turn, he should be at a low amount of health. The good thing about Catherine's ultimate right there, she has a good chance to inflict reduced mobility. So we're going to hope and pray for the 50-50 on this. I think we got it. Did we get it? I don't know. Oh, we did. Nice. And I've spoken about Kyoto. He needs buffers, but unfortunately he's got nothing really got going on. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can waste a turn. Actually, this might be a risky play. Oh my god, he is not the character I should have brought. Jesus Christ. Okay, I mean, we are slowing him down, which is good. Oh god, he's gonna... Oh, thank god. Wait, this might work. Okay, so now the time is done. There we go. Let's see if we can combat all of this. This is gonna be a tough one. Because yeah, so his mobility is gonna start rising up. Yeah, there it is. As you guys saw right there, Kyoto is not the play right now. This man is not helping me in any type of way. But we've still got a revive, so we should be able to do this. Oh god, that was brutal. Okay, got a revive. Extend the incapacitate. Guaranteed crit. Please be the one. Come on. Boom, and there you go. We did it. Nice. So yeah, that's basically the strat on how you guys are going to be doing. I highly recommend just farming out the red one because it's so easy and everyone can do it. Everyone. Well, I say everyone, it just depends if you've got your attacking unit. So, I mean, technically speaking, I was a man down because Kyoto really did nothing for me. Like, let's just be honest. I mean, I could have, to be fair, actually, yeah, this would have been a better, more... Yeah, no, I should have taken Solid, if anything. What the hell was I thinking? Much better option. I could have even taken Gorsh to give my Julius that buff. I even could have taken... No. Don't need William. But yeah, that's pretty much the way forward. So if you don't have Nebra and her skill page... then you can resort to using Catherine. If anything, I might just say Catherine's more better in this case, due to the fact that her ultimate can reduce the enemy's mobility, as well as her second skill has the buff block. So you don't really need a skill page for her. Her kit has everything. So hidden gem for the guild boss, red boss. There we go. So yeah, 60% chance to inflict buff immunity. Oh, also, if you do have her skill page, as you guys can see right there, she also has speed reduction level 1. She is just an absolute hidden gem. And then on her ultimate, reduced mobility. So there you go. If you don't have a buff blocker, aka Nebra, resort to your rare Catherine, everybody.